Welcome, everyone. Today we delve into a timeless challenge that every one of us faces at some point in our lives: dealing with difficult people. Whether it's a colleague who constantly challenges us, a family member who seems impossible to please, or a stranger who tests our patience, these interactions can be draining and frustrating. But fear not, for today we draw upon the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, to discover how we can navigate these challenging relationships with grace and resilience. Understanding difficult people. Before we delve into strategies for dealing with difficult people, let's take a moment to understand why these interactions can be so challenging. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that each person we encounter is driven by their own perceptions, desires, and beliefs. Often, their actions and words are a reflection of their own internal struggles, rather than a direct attack on us. Keeping this perspective in mind can help us approach difficult people with empathy and understanding. Here are some strategies for dealing with difficult people. 1. Maintain emotional detachment. Emotional detachment, as advocated by Marcus Aurelius and central to Stoic philosophy, stands as a formidable strategy in dealing with challenging individuals. Rather than allowing ourselves to be swept away by the turbulence of emotions triggered by confrontational or critical encounters, we are encouraged to observe these emotions with a sense of detachment. This approach grants us a precious moment of pause, a moment where we can collect our thoughts and consciously choose our responses. By not succumbing to immediate emotional reactions, we gain the ability to respond thoughtfully and strategically. This deliberate approach not only shields us from unnecessary conflict, but also allows us to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics with greater clarity and composure. In essence, emotional detachment empowers us to retain control over our actions and maintain our inner peace amidst external turmoil. 2. Practice empathy. At the heart of Stoic teachings lies empathy, the ability to understand and resonate with the perspectives and struggles of others. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that behind difficult behavior often lie deeper insecurities or unexpressed frustrations. By cultivating empathy towards these underlying feelings, we transform our interactions from mere clashes into opportunities for connection and mutual understanding. Rather than meeting hostility with defensiveness, empathy prompts us to listen actively, seek common ground, and respond with compassion. This shift in approach not only diffuses immediate tension, but also lays the foundation for constructive dialogue and potential resolution. Through empathy, we recognize the humanity in others, transcending the surface-level manifestations of conflict to address the root causes. Ultimately, practicing empathy aligns with Stoic ideals of virtue and wisdom, fostering relationships based on mutual respect and genuine empathy. It enables us to navigate interpersonal challenges with grace, promoting harmony and personal growth in both ourselves and those around us. 3. Set boundaries. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-respect and personal boundaries. If someone consistently behaves in a disrespectful or harmful manner, it is essential to assertively communicate your boundaries. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that asserting boundaries is not about controlling others, but about respecting ourselves and maintaining our integrity. 4. Focus on virtue, not approval. In a world where external validation often dictates our actions, Stoicism encourages us to prioritize virtue above all else. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our worth is not determined by the approval or disapproval of others. When dealing with difficult people, focus on acting in accordance with your values and principles rather than seeking validation or avoiding conflict. 5. Practice gratitude. Gratitude, according to Marcus Aurelius and Stoic philosophy, serves as a potent remedy for negativity, especially in dealing with challenging individuals. Aurelius encourages us not only to endure difficult interactions, but to embrace them as opportunities for personal growth and self-reflection. Each encounter with a difficult person, rather than being viewed as a mere obstacle, becomes a valuable lesson in understanding ourselves and others better. By cultivating gratitude for these opportunities, we shift our perspective from one of frustration to one of empowerment. We recognize that through adversity, we have the chance to strengthen our resilience, patience, and empathy. 6. Practice. Mindfulness. Mindfulness, a core principle of Stoic teachings, plays a crucial role in how we handle difficult people and situations. Marcus Aurelius teaches us the importance of staying grounded in the present moment, rather than allowing ourselves to be swept away by past grievances or future anxieties. Mindfulness enables us to observe our thoughts and emotions impartially, without becoming entangled in them. In the presence of difficult individuals, this practice helps maintain clarity and composure, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. By staying mindful, we remain aware of our values and principles, guiding our actions with integrity and wisdom. This deliberate approach not only enhances our ability to navigate challenging interactions effectively, but also fosters personal growth and resilience in the face of adversity. 7. Seek common ground. Stoic philosophy emphasizes our shared humanity as a foundation for navigating interactions with difficult individuals. Marcus Aurelius advises us to transcend differences by seeking common ground and shared interests. Despite varied perspectives and behaviors, all individuals share fundamental emotions like joy, sorrow, and the need for connection. By consciously identifying and focusing on these commonalities rather than fixating on divisions, we open pathways for constructive communication and mutual understanding. This approach encourages empathy and respect, fostering relationships that are grounded in recognition of our shared human experiences. 8. Practice patience. Patience is a core virtue in Stoic teachings. Marcus Aurelius advises approaching difficult people with patience and tolerance, recognizing that everyone grows and learns at their own pace. When faced with challenging behavior, take a deep breath and remind yourself that patience is key to maintaining calm and finding solutions. By reacting thoughtfully instead of impulsively, you set a positive example and create a more harmonious environment. Over time, consistent patience encourages difficult individuals to gradually adjust their behavior. 9. Use humor and lightness. Humor can diffuse tension and foster a positive atmosphere. Marcus Aurelius valued humor as a way to maintain perspective and avoid taking oneself too seriously. When appropriate, use light-heartedness and humor in interactions with difficult people. A well-timed joke or gentle smile can disarm hostility and create space for constructive dialogue. Thoughtful humor promotes camaraderie and resilience, leading to more effective and harmonious relationships. By injecting a bit of humor into a tense situation, you can often shift the mood and open up more productive avenues for communication. Humor can also help you to cope with stress and maintain a balanced outlook. It reminds us not to take life's challenges too seriously and to find joy even in difficult moments. Additionally, humor can break down barriers and build connections, making it easier to work through conflicts and misunderstandings. 10. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is central to Stoic philosophy as it allows us to release anger and resentment. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that holding on to grudges only harms ourselves. When confronted with difficult behavior, consider the possibility of forgiving the person, not necessarily for their sake, but for your own peace of mind. Letting go of bitterness allows us to move forward with clarity and compassion. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful actions, but rather freeing yourself from the burden of negative emotions. It helps in fostering a healthier mindset and a more positive outlook on life. By practicing forgiveness, you create space for healing and personal growth. It enables you to focus on the present and future, rather than being anchored to past grievances. This shift in perspective can lead to improved relationships and a greater sense of inner peace. As we conclude our exploration of how to deal with difficult people through the lens of Stoic philosophy, remember that Marcus Aurelius teaches us not to seek to change others, but to transform ourselves. By cultivating inner peace, empathy, and resilience, we can navigate challenging relationships with grace and dignity. Let us embrace these timeless teachings as we continue on our journey towards wisdom and fulfillment. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. As we apply Stoic principles to our interactions with difficult people, may we find clarity, strength, and peace within ourselves. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploration and discovery. May you find inspiration in the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, and may his teachings guide you towards greater harmony and understanding in all your relationships. Remember, the path to peace begins with a single step, one guided by virtue, empathy, and the unwavering determination to live a life of integrity and compassion.